Welcome to our life in the Philippines. What is it today, huh? Monday? Yeah, we're losing track of the days here. Sitting at home most of the time. Days are suddenly not important. Your day is like, okay, let's get up around 10, 11, 12. When can we go to bed and sleep? So, but anyway, I was going to do a little video today, and I was going to do it in front of my computer because there's a couple of subjects I wanted to head on to and talk about. And guess what? We lost power earlier today. It came back for a couple of hours, and then I booted up the computer. I said, okay, let's do it. And boom, the power is gone, and it is still gone. So we're sitting there, you know, our house doesn't have a whole lot of lights or windows back in the bottom floor.
I just have the solar.
So it becomes pretty dark in here. But anyway, hello. No power again, huh? All right, so it's about 5 o'clock. We can see a little bit of the sun up there, but the skies are pretty gray. It's been raining pretty hard today, and I think I'm just gonna take a little walk. Told my wife I need to go and get some barbecue. Anyway, everybody's out. That happens when you have no power. Everybody comes out on the streets. Generally, our house doesn't have any windows, so let's take that walk. All right, so let's just take a little walk and get some air, get some fresh air. What you doing, Ida? You waiting for coffee? Yeah, but there's no power, right?
Yeah.
So you need hot water?
Yeah.
Here. There you go. Okay. All right. Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that lady is like, she's like a homeless lady. She lives around here. And you know, she comes and knocks on the door once in a while, wants a cup of coffee. Hello, how are you guys? What happened to our power today? Yeah, lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
It was lightning earlier, so we'll see. I'll come back. Did you paint the house? You paint now? Did you paint? Yeah, the house. Did you just paint the house?
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks right. It looks good. Yeah. So everybody comes out. Hello. How you guys doing? Doing all right?
All right. You're a vlogger?
What?
You're a vlogger?
Yeah. What happened to our power?
What's the name?
Huh?
What's the name?
Our life in the Philippines. Our life in the Philippines. You can check it out. Right. All right. So anyway, I was going to right ahead here at the house where the people sit on the other side. We actually lived there for a couple of years. Hello. We lived there for a couple of years, and then we had some issues with with a few things, and the landlord didn't want to really fix everything, so we just decided to move, which we did. And we've been at the place we're at now since then, and that was like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So it's a long time. So anyway, I'm gonna walk up here on the access road. This is the Dao access road coming up here, and just walking around the block, taking a few minutes, getting some air. I think it's time to come out and at least get some sun. You know, I feel like when you don't get that sun and the D vitamin that comes from it and all that, I think it affects your whole life. And you get to a point where I don't feel like doing anything today. That's not normally me, but I've gotten like that lately here. I don't want to do anything, you know. I stay at home, but I'm going to start coming out a little bit and just get some fresh air. That's an interesting thing over there. Batman and Superman, and it's kind of funny. Anyway, so car. Okay, so here they have car mechanics, LKJ, automatic air conditioning. There's a few of those around there doing a little bit of that. Anyway, subject. I was going to talk about a little bit, you know, with this pandemic and things that are going on. And the other day, it's probably 4 or 5 days ago, maybe 6 days ago, President Duterte came out and said, you know, you either get vaccinated or we're going to put you in jail. Now, I think he got some critiques for that, and I'm going to show you a couple of articles of that here. And here you have a variety store, by the way. They have a lot of stuff. They sell generators, all kinds of stuff. Actually, pretty good stuff. So anyway, so I'm going to bring that up, and I'm going to do it in the form of show you a couple of news articles, because it took a turn where a lot of media coverage started covering it, and some was criticizing it, and I'm gonna take a look at that. So let's get right into that right now. All right, so I was just gonna give you a few little articles about this, and here Duterte of the Philippines threatened to send anyone who refuses coronavirus vaccine to jail. They say that this country grapples with the worst situation in Asia right now. Funny part is we walk around, we ask around, anybody knows anybody, they don't. We check the hospitals, they're empty, but it's still pretty critical apparently. So maybe it's not in this region, and we're lucky for that. So but anyway, when he did say something about this, he actually met some resistance, and they made clear there is no way to jail somebody for refusing a vaccine. Apparently, there's a lot of Filipinos that has taken the vaccine and never came back for the second shot, is what I'm looking for. But anyway, they have 40 million doses of the Pfizer coming, and the country has already around 12 million doses available. So that's what New York Times is saying. So, and this is ABS-CBN, which is a Philippine news bureau. Get vaccinated or I'll send you to jail is the headline here. What's interesting about this is that it is the fact that it doesn't mention foreigners specifically, but it does mention Filipinos. So we will just stay on the sideline, see what happens with this, and I'm making some arrangement. If for any reason that would be the threat would be reality, well, that's the time that I am going to end my stay here in the Philippines, as I am not going to live with that kind of stuff going on. One of the things that I noticed in some of the articles is that the warning he did that if anybody violates quarantine protocols, that you could be liable for murder if you or the person that violates come in contact and contaminate somebody else, they die, you could be prosecuted for murder. Well, we know that Mr. Duterte has always been very dramatic in his statements, and I'm thinking he's trying to make a point. This magazine here is talking about that he was also threatening people to inject them with ivermectin, which is a parasite drug used to treat animals. That's a pretty interesting statement, and noted is that the World Health Organization have also recommended against use of that on humans. So that's pretty interesting comments. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a few little updates. He is very clearly saying that there is a crisis here in the Philippines, and there might be so in certain regions, but if you're looking at regions like Bataan, I'm now in full MECQ. Morong, I think in 18 months, I saw a number, 3 people has died possibly from COVID. They say it's from COVID. It could possibly be other causes as well, or at least a sub-cause. And there they have shut down the entire resort industry. Don't know how many resorts, but there's quite a few shut down for like 17, 18 months. A couple of thousand people lost their jobs, and all over 3 people dead. Strange, but that's the way it is.
All
So here is the entrance into our barangay, and they have some guys here. They started a pizza place, Frigi Barbershop. He's been around for 7 years, I think. Moved around in different buildings, but they took the building down that he was in before, and I was here, and that's where I go and get my haircut. And my haircuts are simple: get a knife and shave it off. So, hello. And then you have Danda's Pizza. So you have a little pizza here. In here you have some apartment complexes. You know, this is interesting too. This cannot be very well. And look at that. You know, it's crazy how they do this. And then you have a truck come in, drive over it, and boom, they sink right down. We have had a couple of minor accidents here already. And it should be something they pay attention to. Anyway, here you have this little what is it called? Mace and Mandy Barber Salon Spa. It's very popular, owned by the lady that actually owns the building. And this is another tenant, a brand new laundry, or brand new. Well, probably been here for 6 months to a year. Down here I have, when I had a car, I have a mechanic in this building right here, behind here. Really good mechanic. He changed the head gasket and a few other things on the car I had. And this is the sari store. And now the food vendors are coming out for the evening. Hello. Time for barbecue, huh? Yeah. That's good. What happened with our power? We'll see if it comes back. And this guy here, I go and get a lot of stuff from him. Here's what I talked about too. Look at this grid there. It's crazy. Trucks has gone through it already. It's caving in. I mean, it's the vendors that did the job here. They came in and widened the street, put new sewage system down, put new water lines in, built a water station back here. Hello, I'll be right there. We built a water station right here, and we had good pressure for a few weeks. And now I see water leaks all over the place, but in here is a pump station. And back here, so back in here they have the pump station, and they have just not maintaining it. So you know, water comes out all over the street. We have a water leak right around our place that has been there for quite a long time already. So, and here we have a little bakery, another little sari store. Hello. Plenty of sari stores here. They're around all over the place. Oh well, that was a short little walk, and I'm back home. And well, we'll see you next time. All right, guys, that was a little walk. And hit that subscribe button and the bell, get notifications. We're going to try to keep you updated on, you know, news events that happens here in the Philippines, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And I guess I can take this off. I'm inside my own garage and take this off, so I don't have to have it on. You get so used to that mask that you don't even notice you have it on, right?
Yeah.
So, not that I like it, but you know, putting it over your nose is something I don't like. But anyway, we're going to keep you updated. So, again, hit that subscribe button, the bell, and we'll see you again at the next video.